Alright, hey everyone, and today we're going to start multiplying special products, binomials with special products. We're going to do a couple of tries too so you can see how those look like. Now I will be using the box method for this, again, so if you don't like the box method, there are other methods, but this is the method I'm going to be demonstrating in today's video. So if that's not what you're interested in, this will not be the video for you, okay? Alright, so let's start off by discussing our special products here, okay? So we'll start off with the first one on the right, okay? So special product with a squared, a plus b being squared, or a minus b being squared, okay? So when I do this, I'm going to do the a plus b being squared first, okay? So here's that one right here, okay? So when we do this, again, using the box method, we're going to start with a plus b. And the reason why we do a plus b here is because of the fact that, remember, that when we're doing a plus b being squared, that what that really means is we're doing a plus b times a plus b again. Oh, come on. Okay, so we have it twice. So we're going to do the first a plus b here, and we're going to do the second a plus b here. Okay, so then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be multiplying inside of the we're going to multiply to each box. So in this case, this first box is going to be this a times this a. So a times a, as we all know, is a squared. Okay, now we're going to take this a again times this b here. So a times b is positive ab. Now, students ask me all the time, well, gee, do I have to use the plus? You don't have to, but it's a good idea to remind you that that is a positive term. Now we're going to go to the second part. So here we go. Let me change colors a little bit so we can follow along here. So we're going to have this positive a with this positive b. So a times b, again, is going to be positive ab. And then we're going to have the positive b times this positive b, which is going to be positive b squared. Now, once we have this all done, now it's just a matter of combining our like terms, okay? So, in this case, so we look inside the box, so we're going to have the a squared, so we're going to have a squared, because that's the only a squared I have. Now, the ab's are right here. So we're going to have 1ab plus another ab, which is 2ab. And then we have our b squared, so plus b squared. Now the only difference with the plus or minus here, if we're doing a minus b and a minus b, is instead of these being pluses here, I should probably change colors so you can see what I'm talking about here. Instead of pluses here, these are going to be minuses. So if you're doing the negative, the a minus b squared, so a minus b being squared, this is going to be a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Whereas the yellow one up above is for the a plus b being squared. Okay. Now going to the other one, the other special product. Okay, so we're going to have our a plus b, so a plus b. And then we're going to have the a minus b, so we're going to do a minus b. Okay, so we're going to multiply. So again, a times a squared. A times b plus ab. Now we're going to do, let me change color here, so we're going to have a times negative b, which is negative ab. And then we're going to have negative b times positive b, which is negative b squared. So multiplying that together, or putting like terms pieces, or like pieces together here, a squared is a squared. So we have our a squared. Now here, negative ab plus positive ab, they cancel, so that's gone, leaving negative b squared. So my a plus b times a minus b, is equal to this. So there's my two special products. All right, so let's go apply this a little bit. All right, so let's take a look at this one. Alrighty, so let's start. We're going to have x plus 3 times x minus 5. So here we go. So let's start. X plus 3. X minus 5. Okay, so let's start our multiplication. So x times x, x squared. What's the matter, Gwen? X times 3 is 3x. Negative, oh, let me change color here so we can keep up. Negative 5 times x is negative 5x. And negative 5 times a positive 3 is negative 15. Now, yes, I know this is not a special product, but I'm just reviewing the multiplication with you. So now, let's do this up. So combine your like terms. So x squared. Hold on, Gwen. Negative 5x plus 3x is negative 2x. And tack on the minus 15. So there's your product. Alright, so now, here is a special product one. So we have 2x plus 5 being squared. So first thing we have to do is really realize what this means. 2x plus 5 being squared means 2x plus 5 times 2x plus 5. Okay, so now let's set this up. So our 2x plus 5, whoops. So 2x plus 5. And then we have the other 2x plus 5. So 2x plus 5. Alright, so we have our grid set up. Alright, so let's do this. Let's multiply. So 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times 5 is going to be 10x. Okay. Our next set, multiply. So we're going to have 2x times 5, which is 10x. And then 5 times 5, which is plus 25. Okay, so now that we have it here, let's combine our like terms. So x squared, are there any other x squareds in the box? No, so 4x squared. My x is 10x plus 10x, well that's 20x. Then tack on the plus 25, so plus 25. And there it is, all said and done. Alright, now let's take a look at this beastly thing here. Now, you notice the box got bigger because we're going to have more pieces here. Okay? Because we have 3x squared plus 4x minus 8 being squared, which means I'm going to get rid of that and just write this a second time. So 3x squared plus 4x minus 8. Okay? So we're going to line up our boxes. So 3x squared plus 4x, 3x squared plus 4x minus 8. Then we grab this one, and that's going to go up and down. So 3x squared plus 4x minus 8. All right, so let's get started. Let's multiply. So 3x squared times 3x squared. So take this in pieces. 3 times 3, 9. X squared and x squared. So if I have 2 x's here and 2 x's here, how many x's do I now have multiplied together? 4 of them. So this is x to the 4th. Okay, so let's go down the line. So now we're going to do 3x squared times 4x. So 3 times positive 4 is positive 12. X squared, so 2 x's there. X, which is 1x, so that means I have 3 x's together, so x cubed. Now we're going to do 3x squared times negative 8. So 3 times negative 8 is negative 24. X squared with nothing here, well, that just means tack on x squared. All right. and we're ready for the next set. So we start again. Okay, we're going to take 3x squared and multiply it with 4x. So again, 3 times 4 is positive 12. X with x squared, so 1x here. We have 2x's here, that's 3. That's x cubed. All right, so now let's see. We're going to go, we have this 4x with this 4x. So again, 4 times 4 is 16. We have 1x and 1x, so that's going to be 2x's, so x squared. And then we have 4x times negative 8. So 4 times negative 8 is negative 32. X with nothing else on the other piece is just x. All right, keep moving down the line here. So now we're this x squared here with the negative 8. So again, negative 8 times 3, negative 24. X squared with nothing here is x squared. Okay, so we have 4 times negative 8, that's negative 32. X with nothing there is just x. And then we have negative 8 with negative 8, that's positive 64. And no x's with no x's is no x's at all. All right, so now we're down to combining like terms here. So here we go. So let's start x to the 4th. I don't have any other x to the 4th out here, so that's 9x to the 4th. Okay, cubics. Okay, I have 12x cubed and 12x cubed. So 12 plus 12 is 24 x cubed. Okay, I'm going to have to shrink this down a little bit so I can fit everything here. Oh, I just moved a block. No, I'm making a huge mess. I just made a huge mess. All right. I just want to shrink the whole screen. All right. It's not behaving, so I'll just have to figure it out. All right, so now continuing on. Okay, so we're doing the x's now. Okay, so we have all this here, the x squareds. So negative 24 and negative 24 is negative 48. Plus 16 is going to be negative 32x squared. I have to follow down here. I'm sorry about that. Then we have the x's. So negative 32 and negative 32, that's negative 64x. And plus the 64. Okay, so putting this all together, if I can. So we're going to have, sorry about the mess on this. So we have 9x to the 4th plus 24x cubed minus 32x squared minus 64x plus 64. 64, come on. This is just not being nice to me today. Come on, stop it. Plus 64. All right, perfect. There it is. Phew, what a mess that was, huh? All right, let's go on to the next one. All right, so quickly, now nice, these are one of the easier ones, so you'll like this. 2x plus 1 times 2x minus 1. Okay, so we're going to have our 2x plus 1, 2x minus 1. Okay, so here we go. Multiply 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times 1 is plus 2x. Okay, now do negative 1 times 2x is negative 2x. And negative 1 times a negative 1 is negative 1. So, now let's put it together. So, 4x squared, no other x squared, so 4x squared. Okay, the x's. Now, negative 2x plus 2x cancels. They go away. That's nice. We like that. That makes life so much easier. And then we have our minus 1. So minus 1. And that's our answer. Nice and simple. Alright, so that's it for now. So again, you can start your work, and hopefully you learned something from this. I apologize for kind of the technical glitches, and on top of that, the shortness of this video. But it's the way it is sometimes. So, there it is. Hope you learned something, and I will see you in the next lesson.